Hi guys, welcome back to Movie Chat and More. And if you're here for the very first time, if you're watching live, or if you're about to watch live, thank you. If you're watching after the fact, thank you again. Nothing really on the agenda tonight. Movies, obviously, movie chat and more. We do tend to talk about movies. Yes. What? Chatterbox UK. Chatterbox UK. Yeah. I did have a live stream scheduled. It was going to be me basically the whole way through, the whole stream last night as Rocky Balboa. I canceled that one. I was so tired, you wouldn't believe it. So tired. So I could not do that. But that's something in the future I hope to do. An entire maybe 2-hour stream as Rocky Balboa and answering your questions as Rocky Balboa, whether it be a question towards me. Oh, guys, it's just that's better. Oh, wait. Yep. Whether it's a question towards me or a question towards Rocky, I would answer it in the fashion of Rocky Balboa. So yeah, hopefully that will still be on the table one day. Hopefully one day we'll get to do that. I was too tired last night. I was just too tired. I was out of it. We'll see how it goes tonight. We'll see how many people show up. I noticed at one point we had 2 people watching. Now we have 1 person watching. That 1 person could be me. We give it half hour. At the moment it is just gone 11. Just gone 11 p.m. here in the UK. So if nobody shows up, or it's a very boring chat, then I will come out of this live stream, delete this video from my channel, and just either watch a movie, go to sleep, or both. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. No. We'll see how it goes. Oh, you know what I find really funny? I'm not sure if I've mentioned this before. I probably have. I'm not sure. Is I see some YouTubers who go live, and they have over 100 viewers. 100 live viewers. Sometimes maybe 150, sometimes maybe a bit more. And they are doing nothing. They are sitting. I think I mentioned this before. They are sitting maybe in the back of a taxi and with headphones on. And these people somehow, great credit to them. Great credit to them. Not taking anything away. But it's amazing to me how they can get like 150 live viewers when they're not saying anything. They're just sitting in the back seat of a taxi or in the back seat of their own car. Someone else is driving their own car. And they're just getting all these viewers, just watching these YouTubers or so-called YouTubers doing nothing, saying nothing, literally saying nothing. It's amazing to me. It really is. It's amazing to me. And you do get YouTubers, I like to think, such as myself, we try at least try to make a show and, be somewhat entertaining. And the most live viewers we've ever had here at Movie Chat and More, I think, is maybe 11, 10, in between 10 and 12, I think, live. Those of you watching after the fact, thank you so much, because yeah, it means a lot. But some of these guys, some of these guys I see on YouTube are doing absolutely shit. They're doing nothing. They're literally nothing. They're sitting in the back of a taxi. I've literally seen. I've seen it. I've seen these guys and I've seen these girls. They're sitting in the back of a car with headphones on, and they're not saying anything. They're not doing anything. 125, 150 viewers live. I'm like, what? 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 Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. But more power to them, because they seem to have viewers who are so loyal. I'm not saying I don't have loyal viewers here at Movie Chat and More, because I do. I think you guys are absolutely fantastic. But these guys have viewers who just watch them doing nothing. It would be like me. I haven't got any. I haven't got my headphones up in my room. But imagine just an hour, an hour. Imagine 3 hours, 4 hours of just this. That's what I've seen. I've literally seen it. I've literally seen it. But don't worry, I don't watch it. I look, take a look, and then zoom right back out of that. But yeah, hours of just that shit. Hundreds of people watching live. Thousands of subscribers. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Well, we are 9 minutes in. 7 minutes past 11 p.m. here in the UK. Guys, yeah, I'm gonna, like I've always said, it's, it's my channel, it's your show. If anybody wants to join the chat, it doesn't look like it's going to be a very popular night here at Maybe Chat More. So yeah, we'll give it another 20 minutes or so. If nobody else shows up, then I'll be out. I'll be out. Uh, we'll see how it goes. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. And obviously, if nobody else shows up, or we get one person or two people, and well, depending on that, depending on how the chat goes, we'll see how that goes. Whether or not it stays up on my channel, all depends. At the moment, it's telling me we got 3 people watching, which is great. Even if I'm one of them, we got 1 thumb up. Thank you so much, whoever did that. Thank you, I appreciate it. Say hi in the live chat. I think the live chat is up and running. It should be. There you go. Back down to 2 people watching. The live chat is up and running. We have 2 thumbs up. Three people watching. Guys, I'm only going to be here for another 20 minutes unless you want to start chatting, unless you want to start talking about movies or music, entertainment, current events. Yeah. So, if you're in the chat right now and you want to stick around and you want me to stick around, I would suggest now is the time to say hello. We got 2 thumbs up, 3 people watching. One of those people could be me. Hey, Kyle Riles is in the chat. Hey, man. Hey, Kyle. Thank you so much for joining the chat. Really appreciate it. This is just a basic, very basic Q&A. Q&A, AMA. Nothing on the agenda tonight. I mean, yeah, movies, music, current affairs, whatever. Almost AMA. Ask me anything, you know. Kyle, hey, Kyle says, had a chance to revisit the score for Spider-Man 2002 yet? No, I haven't. No, I haven't, Kyle. But that movie, that Spider-Man movie, 2002, Kirsten Dunst, Tobey Maguire, is my favorite Spider-Man movie. That's the first one, yeah? The first one with them two, yeah. No, funny enough, I was thinking of, for some reason, I think I might have been watching The Simpsons last night or something, and Danny Elfman. I saw the name Danny Elfman. It made me think of Batman. And yeah, the score to 1989's Batman, Danny Elfman, is absolutely fucking fantastic. Hey, Stuck138, what's up? Thank you for joining the chat, Stuck138. Kara, Spider-Man 2, 2004 is one of the best comic films ever made, in my opinion. Spider-Man 2, I enjoyed the movie. I have the movie on DVD. The soundtrack, I can't remember. When it comes to those kind of soundtracks, the only one that really comes to mind is Danny Elfman's Batman. Stuck138 got sat off. You got Saturday? You got Saturday off? That's good news. That's good news. Stuck138, you got Saturday off? This is just a very laid back, uh, very, very, very laid back chat tonight. Yeah, talk about movies. Let's talk about movie soundtracks, on it. Yeah, current affairs, TV sitcoms. Kyle Rouse, the score Danny Elfman did for Spider-Man is underrated. Danny Elfman did Spider-Man 2? Wow. Start 138. You still need to wear a mask in Britain. This answer your question? Yeah. Apparently, come mid-June, all that shit's going to be over here in the UK, but I don't have big faith in that. I don't think it's going to happen. All restrictions will be lifted come June 21st. Yeah, my fucking ass they will be. Carl says, yeah, Spider-Man films directed by Sam Raimi. Danny Elfman did the score and nailed it. You know what, Kyle? I didn't even know that. You might have mentioned it before. I think you probably did because I love the Danny Elfman Batman score. So yeah, I I totally forgot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that, Kyle. Yeah, Danny Elfman, the Batman. Terrible, terrible. I know, terrible. Carl Ralph says, I think you will really like the score after giving it a revisit. I will do that. The Spider-Man movies, I will get. I haven't seen the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies for a long time. Long overdue. Long overdue for a revisit. Stug 138 says, "What?" Stug 138 says, "What did you think about the Harry and Meghan Markle interview?" That's all people are talking about in the States. What did I think? Stug 138. I'll be totally honest with you because that's what you deserve. Yeah, I couldn't give a flying fuck. I couldn't give a flying fuck about the interview. I couldn't give a flying fuck about Harry. I couldn't give a flying fuck about Meghan. I don't give a flying fuck about any of that shit. We are going through times on this planet that are unprecedented. And people give so much shit about that, about those couple of losers, those couple of trolls, those couple of fools. I couldn't give a shit. That's my honest answer. I don't give a flying fuck. Carl says Danny Elfman's Spider-Man score with headphones on is a trip. It sounds good. It sounds good. Hey, Josh Roberts is in the room. Hi, Richard. Hi, Josh. Thank you for being here, my friend. Stock 138, same here. Yeah, I really don't give a fuck. Come on, the power is. Yeah. Okay, you guys still with me? I think, yep, we're fine. We're fine. Josh Roberts says, "Oh, you're talking about that interview?" Laughing my ass off. I agree, mate. Yeah, I really, I don't, I just don't care. I don't care. I mean, ask me anything. AMA, yeah. Um, I don't give a shit. I wish. No, I don't. I was just about to say I wish I did, but I don't. I don't care. What difference is it going to make to my life what those couple of trolls and fools and say? What difference does the royal family make to me? It makes no difference to me. I don't care. I don't give a I don't give a shit. I really don't give a fuck. I, I just I just I don't give a shit. I'd be more interested in watching a interview with Steven Spielberg on whether or not he plans to make any more movies. Josh Roberts says, "I honestly find the whole of concept of royalty ridiculous, especially in this day and age. Screw 'em." I tend to agree, Josh. I tend to agree. Josh Roberts. You got that, yeah? Josh Roberts. Trolls and fools. They're laughing my ass off. Well, they are. They are. In my humble opinion. Trolls. Fools. They allow to defeat become an option. I will not. Guys, I hate to sound like a scratch record. You know what's coming. How's the stream? How's the video? How's the audio? The audio should be okay. The video could be a bit rocky. Rocky. The video could be a bit. Let me know if you don't mind. If you don't let me know. Josh Roberts says, "Don't ask." Josh Roberts. Josh Roberts says, "Audio and video, fine. If there's any problems for me, it's my Wi-Fi." Well, thank you, Josh. Thank you. Stoke 138. Do British people care at all? Yeah, yes, they do. They do. If you're talking about Harry and Meghan, and yeah, British people do care. I'm not one of them. I can give a I can give a frog's fat ass. I really don't care. There's so much more. I mean, there's always been so much more to care about here in the UK and all over the world. But at the moment, what are you when it comes to what are you thinking about other than what are you thinking about Harry and Meghan, or could you be thinking of about this? I don't know what was it called. It's still around. It's still around. Um, oh, I forget the name. There's this weird. there's this weird that virus going around. Oh, God knows what it's called. I can't remember. I can't remember what it's called. But to me, that's more important than what those two rich cunts will ever mean to me. Carls, can you do your best Hulk Hogan flex? Yeah, I can. What I'm going to do for you, Kyle, I'm just going to point to the dude. There you go. There you go. Stug138 says, why do they care so much? Here in the States, guys are even talking about it. I don't care. I don't care either. I don't give a flying fuck. Let them get on with their own shit. I don't care. Let them live with their $75 million. Yeah, I really don't. They're going to tough it out. You know? Harry doesn't want to be a part of the royal family anymore. He's going to tough it out, man. He's going to tough it out with only $75 million to his name. That's respect. Josh Roberts says our tax money goes towards all that shit and all. Yeah, it does, and it's sad. It's sad, depressing. Josh Roberts follows up with, have you heard of the band the Hollywood Vampires of Alice Cooper? Whoa, wait. Have you heard of the band the Hollywood Vampires with Alice Cooper? No, I haven't. Maybe I should have, but I haven't. Thank you for bringing that to my attention, Josh Roberts. Yeah, Josh Roberts, only 75 million. Boo, yeah. Carl is Harry Potter big in the UK? Yeah, somewhat. Doesn't get me excited. Some little specky on a broomstick. Nope, not for me. Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, all the same, horseshit. It's total honesty. Honesty. Maybe I should rename the video. Maybe. Total Honesty Night, Hero Movie Chat More. What do you think? What do you think? I trust you guys. Total Honesty Night, Hero Movie Chat More. Yeah. Yep. Josh, 75 million. They're going to tough it out. Carl, are you aware of the new Back to the Future documentary with Christopher Lloyd and Michael J. Fox coming out on the 15th on the Discovery Channel? No, I haven't heard of it. On the Discovery Channel? Well, that should be interesting. I mean, there's on Sky TV. There's bound to be some kind of reminder, like when you press the TV guide button. There's the big stuff like that. That's pretty big, in my opinion. That's something to be interested in. You know, that's something to be interested in. That's something I want to watch, and I think I will see it. I think I will be reminded of it, I should say, by Sky TV. Can't wait. That sounds good. Josh Roberts says, Alice Cooper I love, but Johnny Depp joined the band and turned it into a cringe fest. Joe Perry from Aerosmith is the main guitarist in the band. Johnny Depp has got what the fuck? What? What the what? 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 Johnny Depp has infiltrated Alice Cooper? I didn't know anything about this. The Aerosmith, that rings a bell. Johnny Depp? Fucking hell. Carl says, they brought back the actors to the Twin Pine Mall filming location, and they shot scenes with a DeLorean. Oh, that's going to be cool. I can't. That's going to be. See that's cool shit. I look forward to it. Kyle Rouse follows up with Leah Thompson. Wow, Leah Thompson will be featured in the documentary as well. This sounds really good. Sounds really, really interesting. See, this is what I'm talking about. You're talking about this kind of thing. That's interesting. That's worth talking about. That's worth watching. That's worth telling people about. Harry and Meghan, I couldn't give a fuck. But the Back to the Future thing, that's worth mentioning. That's worth talking about. Stug138 says, have you watched the In-Betweeners TV show or the movies? Stug138, I have. I don't think I've seen the movies. I have seen a couple of episodes of the In-Betweeners, and I enjoyed them. It's something I would have to watch again, because I know I would second viewing probably enjoy the In-Betweeners. The In-Betweeners is massive, you know. I don't think I've seen the movies, but yeah, I'll be open and happy to watch the In-Betweeners again. Josh Roberts says Johnny Depp can play guitar, sort of, but he's cringe. He's good friends with Alice Cooper. Oh, every day we get disappointed by something, don't we? Josh Roberts says Johnny was a musician before he became an actor. That I do know. But there's a reason he never made it as a musician. Oh, what was that? His girlfriend at the time, Wes Craven, Nightmare on Elm Street. I think Johnny Depp's girlfriend at the time. No, wait. Was Johnny Depp's girlfriend at the time Wes Craven's daughter? And she said, hey, Dad, you know, this guy's really cool. This guy's awesome. And that's the only reason Wes Craven casted Depp in Nightmare. That's what I've heard. Something like that. Kyle says, Expedition Back to the Future, March 15th, Discovery Channel. Okay. That will come up. That will be a reminder on the Sky TV box. And it will be advertised like fuck. So even if I miss it, it will be repeated, or I will stream it, and sounds fucking cool. Josh Roberts says, love the In-Betweeners TV show, but the movies are bad in my opinion. I'm not sure. Yeah, like I say, I'm not sure if I've seen the movies. I have seen a couple episodes, or more, probably more than a couple of episodes, and I enjoyed them. Not something I'm going to be running out to buy on, like DVD or Blu-ray or anything, but I enjoy them. Stug138 says Greg Davis is great on that show. Josh Roberts says, no, I just meant he isn't a fantastic musician. I didn't know about that stuff. LOL. Oh, what, the Nightmare on Elm Street thing? Yeah. Yeah, I think Wes Craven's daughter was dating Johnny Depp, and that's how that all came about. Carl says the trailer's already out on YouTube. The Back to the Future? Yep, I can't wait. Even if I don't see it when it's on, I will be able to stream it at some point or another. I'm not going to miss that. That sounds awesome. That sounds fucking awesome. Stug138, have you seen The Young Ones? You mean the Rick Mao comedy? Rick Mao, Aid Evanson? If that's the one you mean, if that's the comedy, the sitcom you're talking about, yes, I've seen it. I'm not a big fan. I was a much bigger fan of Bottom with Rick Mao and Adrian Evanson. That was a funny show. The Young Ones, yes. Stug138, yes. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. But, yep, Bottom with Rick Mao, Comic Genius, and Adrian Evanson, yeah. I do have all 3 seasons on DVD, and I think somewhere, maybe the first live one they did in 1993 on VHS, but that's a long time ago. Stug138, Bottom is so good, yeah. It's classic, especially season 1 and season 2. I think when it got to season 3, it got a bit stupid. Yeah, but the first 2 series of Bottom was classic stuff. Kara says they're telling like a mini story with a plot to where some guy and Christopher Lloyd drive a real DeLorean and bring it to Michael J. Fox. Let me read that again, Kyle. They're telling like a mini story with a plot to where some guy and Christopher Lloyd drive a real DeLorean and bring it to Michael J. Fox. Sounds cool. Sounds cool. And I will watch it. I will see it. I won't watch it probably at the same time you do. But I will, there's no doubt. There's no doubt at all that I will see that. It will be advertised like fuck, and I will see that. I'm looking forward to it. Josh Roberts says, I like Johnny as an actor, but his early work before he turned into a poser. As for the whole the whole Amber Heard stuff, I couldn't give a crap. She's clearly a cow, but he's no angel. I don't know anything about Amber Heard. When it comes to Depp, well, let's hope he didn't do what. Let's hope he didn't do what he's been accused of. But something tells me it's kind of like Charlie Sheen, yeah? I mean, you guys know, maybe you know, maybe you don't. I'm a massive Charlie Sheen fan. And I would love to think that he, never struck, a lady ever. But something tells me deep down that at some point or another he did. I'm still a Charlie Sheen fan. Johnny Depp fans, if if Johnny Depp actually did do that. Yet you're still more than entitled to be a Johnny Depp fan. It's all that it comes down to separating the artist from the person thing, doesn't it? Stug138 says, I love the episode where they have to turn the gas off at their neighbor's flat. Yeah. Yeah, bottom, I remember that. How'd you keep it so warm in here there? We make love. Not with each other, of course. On our own. Love that episode. The episode, I think it's just called Gas. Yeah. Love that episode. Stug138. Classic stuff. On our own. Kyle says, I thought I would have known about the trailer. I didn't even know there was one until I just looked it up. I mean, if Sky TV, press TV Guide, that is going to be big news. When it's on Discovery Channel or whatever channel it is, whatever, press the TV Guide button and it will be there. So I won't miss it. Hey, Shongo Shalupa, hello. Welcome, Shongo Shalupa. Good to have you here, my friend. Carl, can you give your best if you smell? Carl says, can you give your best if you smell? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Carl. Sorry. Stug138. That poor gas guy. He got so beat up. Bollocks, he was dead before he hit the floor. Bollocks, you killed him. Bollocks, you killed him. Yeah. That's a classic. That's a classic. Carl's The Rock. The Rock says, The Rock says, can you give your best if you... Nah, Kyle, I'm sorry, my friend. You're talking about The Rock. Yep. I'm more than happy to talk about The Rock. More or less. Start with me, hello. Bollocks, you killed him. Yeah. Yeah, it's classic stuff. Classic sitcom. Josh Roberts says, basically there's evidence that Amber actually abused him, and her story doesn't add up if you look into it. But he's not the great guy people make him out to be. Good friends with Marilyn Manson as well. Yeah, the great guy people make him out to be. Yeah. Oh, yeah. With the charity work, I mean, that is great stuff. That is definitely great stuff. Johnny Depp is too much of a Johnny Depp for me. If that makes any sense. He's too much of a Johnny Depp. It's like, we get it, Johnny. We get it. Carl, if you what The Rock? Is cooking. Shango Shalupa, what's your favorite Steven Spielberg movie? Film? Oh, great question. What an awesome question. Love it. Love that question, Shango. Phew, quite a few. Quite a few. That's the first one that come to mind was it's on the coffee table somewhere, is Jaws. Uh, Jaws. But wow. Pardon me. Jurassic Park. Um, I still haven't seen Ready Player One. Uh, Raiders of the Lost Ark, maybe he directed that. Yeah. Uh, it's got to be Jaws. It's very close. Oh, Jewel. I love Jewel. His first ever movie, Jewel, with Dennis mm, Weaver. Yeah, Dennis Weaver. I was going to say Dennis Hopper, but Dennis Weaver. So yeah, it's between Jurassic, Jaws, and Jewel. Great question. Josh Roberts says, "Love The Rock." LOL. But he's the same guy in every movie. Yeah, yeah. I won't argue with that one. I with The Rock, I it's not I intentionally stay away from his movies, but I intentionally stay away from his movies. Uh, yeah, The Rock is The Rock. He's The Rock. Fuck Dwayne Johnson. He's The Rock. So I totally agree with that. Josh, I totally agree. Josh Roberts says Johnny's become a self-parody. I know what you mean. Yep, yep. So you know where I'm coming from too, yeah? Kyle Rouse nailed it, brother. Kyle Rouse, thoughts on Summer of '84? Haven't seen it. Haven't seen it. Shameful, I know, but I still haven't seen it. Chungo Shiruba. Mine might be Close Encounters. Wow. Who's going to take that one away from you, you know? Close Encounters. Classic movie. I haven't seen it in years. But it's a classic. Spielberg. Epic. Shango Shalupa. Summer of '84 was great. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen it yet. Hey, S is back. S72P. You said I could call you S, yeah? Hello, hello, S. You've been missed, my friend. S, you've been missed. Welcome back to Movie Chat and more. Welcome back. Good to see you. Good to see you. And you did say I could call you S, yeah? S, how you doing? I'm not doing too bad. I'm not doing too bad. Been better, been worse, you know? I don't, you know. Shungo Shaluba, have you got around to watching Platoon yet? I still haven't. I'm so sorry. I've got to set a day aside. I've got to set a day aside while I watch Wall Street, Platoon together, back to back. I have to do that. Stock138 says Saving Private Ryan is good. I'm not a big war movie fan. When it comes to Platoon, the only reason I purchased the movie is mainly because of Charlie Sheen. I'm a massive Charlie Sheen fan. When it comes to war movies, I'm not a big fan. Josh Roberts says, "Do you like the Expendables movies?" I brought the Expendables on DVD. At the same time, I brought the one. Where is it? It's up there. Escape Plan on DVD with Arnie. That must have been about 4 years ago now. And I still haven't watched either of them. I've got so many movies. It's fucking ridiculous. I've got so, I've got so many movies. So many movies I purchased. I haven't even seen these movies yet. And we're talking, I mean, that's about 4 years ago. I mean, the Expendables, there's like Expendables 2, Expendables 3, and I think then they could be making an Expendables 4. I haven't even seen the first one. And yeah. Shango Shalupa says, when you watch Platoon, you should do like a live movie review in a live stream. It's a long movie. I won't do that the first time I watch it, but if I really enjoy it, it's something that could be on the agenda in the future. But it's a long movie. I think it's well over 2 hours, maybe 2 hours. S says, have you ever watched Orphan? No, I've never seen Orphan. Is that a movie? Movie? TV show? Movie? TV show? Orphan? Haven't seen it. Josh Roberts says, you've got a lot of films to get through. Yeah, a lot of movies to get through. It's stupid. It's absolutely stupid. Yeah, I'll be the first to admit I've got too many movies on DVD and Blu-ray that I haven't even watched yet. And what better time to do so than when we are prisoners in our own homes? I mean, this is the perfect time to do so. Yeah. Why don't I do it? Josh Roberts says, how do you feel about Eminem? I can't decide whether I love him or despise him. I laugh my ass off. I like some of his songs. I'm not a massive fan. I don't care about his life. Uh, I thought 8 Mile was a pretty decent movie. Not great. I would never have watched 8 Mile. It was a friend's choice at the time. I like some Eminem stuff, but he's not high on my agenda, you know. S said it's a movie, yeah. Orphan, no, I haven't seen Orphan yet. That's another one added to the list. Shungo Shalupa says, I think a lot of movie collectors have movies that they own and don't see. I'm the same. Yeah, I mean, hopefully I'm not the only one. Hopefully it's not just me. But yeah, it's getting ridiculous now. It's like 4 years, at least 4 years. I've had Escape Plan with Stallone, The Expendables with Stallone. My favorite actor of all time is Stallone, and I I haven't seen him. S says, "Have a good day, everybody. Bye." Oh, S, where you doing? Where you going, dude? Oh, that's okay. You might have shit to do. You might have shit to do. You could be Yes, bye. No problem, dude. Thank you so much for showing up. You've been missed. Hopefully we'll see you. Hopefully we'll all see you again soon. Shango Shalupa says, I haven't seen Escape Plan. I heard it was kind of underrated though. Underrated. I'm looking forward to it. I know there's been sequels, and I think Stallone was in at least one of them. I think Dave Batista, the wrestler, the ex-wrestler, was in one of them, at least one of them. But yeah, it's another movie I'm looking forward to watching. I have been looking forward to watching it for like 4 years. Josh Roberts says, do you like Steve Coogan? Do you find Alan Partridge funny at all? No, I don't. No. Steve Coogan, I did like Steve Coogan when he was in Curb Your Enthusiasm with Larry David. And he was in like 3 episodes, maybe two or 3 episodes of Curb Your Enthusiasm with Larry David. I found him really funny in that. As Alan Partridge, no, it's just not for me. Shango Shalupa, what do you think of the movie Cobra? I like it. I don't love it, but I like it. It's so 80s. Stallone, Brigitte Nelson. I like Cobra. Great one-liners in that movie. Great one-liners. Shango Shalupa says, I thought the villain was great in Cobra. Yeah, I recognize that guy. He's been in other stuff. He's been in other movies. I can't think of what they were. But yeah, he played a great villain in Cobra. Josh Roberts says, I watched a film called Entrapment the other day with Sean Connery. I usually avoid films with him in because I hated Bond so much as a kid, but I thought he was good in it. Entrapment, I don't remember. I had a friend once who was a massive Connery fan, and I think I've seen it. Well, we're talking like 20 years ago. Shango Shalupa, Catherine Zeta-Jones. Oh, she was in Entrapment? Oh, now it's starting to ring a bell. Yeah. Michael Douglas's wife, yeah. Entrapment. Yep. Yes, Catherine, yep. Let's see. Josh Roberts, do you like shows like Family Guy, South Park? Out of those two, I prefer Family Guy. I'm not a massive fan of either of them, but if I had to choose between Family Guy and South Park, it would be Family Guy. But I love The Simpsons, series 1 to maybe 9. Simpsons 1 to 10, something like that. And then they just run out of ideas and just carry on churning out crap. Yeah, but I'm a big fan of The Simpsons, series 1 to maybe 9 or 10 even. Pardon me. Josh Roberts says, Hunt for Red October. was good, actually. It's not my cup of tea. I've seen bits and bobs. It's just not for me, that film. Not for me. I'm glad you enjoyed it, though. Shango Shalipa says, I saw the Sean Connery film Finding Forrester. That was okay. There's so many films that I haven't even heard of that. Um, what's my favorite Sean Connery movie? Uh, this is not going to go down well, but probably Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Probably my favorite Sean Connery movie, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Josh Roberts says, I love the early Simpsons. Same here, my friend. Early Family Guy. And a show called American Dad. I think I've heard of that. But usually shows like that run out of steam pretty quick. Yeah, I agree with that. They do. I agree with that. Another one is Beavis and Butthead. I was a big fan of Beavis and Butthead, and I'm a massive fan of Beavis and Butthead Do America. Yeah, Beavis and Butthead. I'm quite a big fan. I am the Rick Holio. Shango Shalupa, who are some of your favorite actors other than Stallone? Michael Keaton, um, Michael Landon, uh, Michael Douglas. We got a lot of Michaels here. We got a lot of Michaels. Michael Douglas, definitely. Uh, there's so many. I'm looking at DVDs over there. There. That's down. Let's have a look. Chevy Chase. Yep, Chevy Chase, Steve Martin, John Candy. Uh, there's quite a few. There's quite a few. I'm still looking at the DVDs over there on the shelf to give me ideas and to help answer your question. Great question. Probably Adam Sandler. When it comes to actresses, that's a different question. You'll have to ask me that if you want to know. Josh Roberts says, "You kidding? I love The Last Crusade." I know a lot of people would disagree. Yeah, well, yeah, I love The Last Crusade. It's probably my favorite. I was gonna say it's my favorite Indiana Jones movie, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Last Crusade. Josh Roberts says, I used to watch a show called King of the Hill. Yeah, I've seen that. When you said American Dad, American Guy, or something, that's the show I thought you were talking about. Shango Shalipa, Beavis and Butthead is great. I like King of the Hill too. All created by Mike Judge. Mike Judge, genius. Mike Judge, absolute genius. Cornholio. I'm the great Cornholio. TP? TP for my banghole? You got it there, look. Shango Shalipa. I ain't the great Cornholio. I need TP for my bunghole. Yep. Josh Roberts says, do you like the Evil Dead movies? I've got a lot of respect for the first one because it's very unnerving, even to this day, very unnerving. Uh, but I'm not a massive fan. I'm not a massive fan. But there's something about the first Evil Dead movie to this day, that's still very unnerving to me. Shango Shalupa says, I like Michael Keaton and Sandler, both great. Yeah, Michael Keaton, in my opinion, is probably the most versatile actor in the world. I mean, Batman, Beetlejuice, a psychopathic nutcase in Pacific Heights, a psychopathic nutcase in The Dream Team, but of a different kind, you know? Josh Roberts says, Adam Sandler was great in Uncut Gems. My favorite movie of his is probably The Wedding Singer. That's not my favorite. Glad you enjoyed it though. That's what counts. My favorite Adam Sandler movie, maybe Bulletproof, maybe Anger Management with Jack Nicholson. There's a couple. Shango Shripa, the remake of The Evil Dead full full gory as hell. Gory as hell. Yeah, I started to watch the remake of Evil Dead, and I gave up probably about a half hour in. I thought it was crap, so I wasn't going to watch the rest of the movie. I thought the movie was shit. Josh Roberts says, do you like any Sam Raimi movies other than Spider-Man movies? Of course. Uh, well, Sam did Evil Dead, so yeah, probably Evil Dead. Shango Shalipa, my favorite was probably Billy Madison. Yeah, I've seen that. Adam Sandler. I like Happy Gilmore. Oh, there you go. Josh Roberts, actually Happy Gilmore. Yeah, I like Happy Gilmore. And Happy Gilmore has Carl Weathers. Yeah, Apollo Creed himself. So what's not to love? Shango Chalupa, Drag Me to Hell was an okay horror movie directed by Sam Raimi. Yeah, I remember I had a friend once telling me just how wonderful that movie was, and I fell asleep, but I was drunk at the time. And we're going back quite a few years now. Uh, yeah, uh, maybe it's Drag Me to Hell is a movie I need to revisit at some point, but it's probably not going to be at some point soon. All right, come on, guys. At one point, this is great stuff. Really, really enjoying the stream tonight. At one point, we had 7 people in the chat. We are at 3 at the moment. Let's try and get them numbers up. Josh Roberts says, can't think of many modern remakes of any movies that I like, to be honest. Can't think of many modern remakes of any movies I like. No. I mean, yeah, Rob Zombie's Halloween was okay. I mean, it wasn't Halloween, but it was a good standalone Halloween movie. Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 was a train wreck. Um, I wasn't a big fan of the remake of Nightmare. Uh, I didn't mind Child's Play, the remake of Child's Play. I like that more than I thought I was going to. So yeah, there is few and far between. When it comes to the remake of The Fog, what a pile of shit that was. Few and far between. Few and far between. Chongo Shalupa says, I think he directed The Gift. Oh, I've got that. I've got that movie. The Gift. Katie Holmes is in The Gift, yeah? I think he directed The Gift with Keanu Reeves too. That's a good movie. I like that movie. I haven't seen it in a long time. I own the movie on DVD. Katie Holmes. She's not in that movie for long. But yeah, I've seen The Gift. I like The Gift. I've got The Gift. The Gift. I've got The Gift. I've got The Gift on DVD. Josh Roberts says, have you seen the Daredevil Netflix series? No, but no, I haven't. Interestingly, it, interestingly, interestingly enough, interestingly enough, Josh, uh, I don't have Netflix, but soon I may have. Shango Shiruba, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003 is a good remake. Yes, it is. That one completely went out of my head. Jessica Biel, yeah, I like that. I don't like Texas Chainsaw the beginning, but that one was a good remake. I prefer that remake to the original. Shoot me down in flames, but I do. Shango Shalupa agreed. Charles Plane remake was good. Yeah, I expected to hate the movie, but I quite enjoyed it. Josh Roberts, do you like many Scorsese movies? Well, I'm hoping to like The Color of Money. I know Martin Scorsese directed The Color of Money, which I still have. Give me a second. I still have it on Blu-ray, ready to watch. All still wrapped up in the plastic. A Martin Scorsese picture. Hoping to like that one. Shango Shalupa. My favorite is Goodfellas. Never seen it. Never seen Goodfellas. Never want to see Goodfellas. Gangster movies, not my thing. Not taking anything away from the movie. Not taking anything away from your love of the movie. It's just not for me. Shango Shalupa, you need to see some of those movies, lol. Yeah, I do. I do. And I will. What will probably happen? I'll probably get up at, I don't know, 5 in the morning one day. Not saying I've never done that. I have done that before the apocalypse. I used to get up at 5 a.m. sometimes. I used to get up at 3:30 a.m. sometimes. But considering I have jack shit to do, yeah, I'll probably just stick on The Color of Money, Platoon, Wall Street, all three back to back, like 5:30, 5 in the morning, and just watch all three. Chongo Shadupa says, have you seen the movie Seven? Uh, I, David Fincher, yeah? I think I've seen what I need to see. I haven't seen it all the way through. I haven't seen Seven all the way through. I've seen what I need to see, and I've seen the end of the movie. It's enough to tell me that I will not like the movie. It's just not for me. Chongo Shadupa, yes. Fincher, yeah. Yeah, David Fincher. David Fincher did The Game with Douglas, yeah. Love that movie. Josh Robert says, the thing that's annoying me at the mo is all the stupid biopics coming out. Rocket Man, Bohemian Rhapsody, Rocket Man. There's one about Bowie, and now they're making one about Robbie Williams of all. Okay, I mean, yeah, Elton John, legend. Yeah, Freddie Mercury, legend. Robbie Williams, really? I won't be watching that shit. Chongo Shadupa, it seems like all new movies that come out nowadays are superhero movies. Well, you know what, Chongo? That could be changing. That could be changing. You know why? Let me tell you why. Let me tell you. Probably, Chongo, you're an educated film fan. I can tell that. Let me tell you why. If you don't already know, and if you do already know, let me tell you again. Those superhero movies probably cost like 250, $275 million to make. Yeah, let's say 275, 275 million. Yeah, add on marketing costs. You're looking at another $200 million at least. You could be looking at $250 million. So you're looking at a movie that's close, close to $500 million. Yeah, just to make and put out there. Yep, 500 million. Now we don't know this yet, not yet. But cinemas, movie theaters at the moment are not doing too well. They're not open. That's why. So, when it comes to these big guns making, these big studios making movies like, the big Marvel movies, and if they're going to spend nearly $500 million, $500 million making that one movie, and they have the cinemas remain closed, they can't make their money back on streaming. They can't. They can't make their money back on streaming, so they have to put it on, I don't know, Netflix or Disney Plus or God knows what, and maybe charge you $40, yeah, $40 to watch it. Okay, they're gonna make some money, but they're gonna lose more money. You can have 10, 15, 20 of your friends round to watch the new Marvel movie. It will cost you $30. It will cost you £30, $30. If all 30 of you went to see that at the cinema, imagine how much it would cost. So when these superhero movies, unless, and hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully this time next year, all the cinemas will be back open and we'll be back to normal, yeah? But if they don't, if that doesn't happen, these big studios will not be making movies that cost $275 million to make. You know why? Because they can't get their money back. They can't get their money back. That's all it comes down to. Money. If they can't make their money back, they won't make the movies. It's true. It's true. It's damn true. Josh Roberts says, yes, for real, laughing my ass off. Robbie's story is inspiring. Yeah, I'm not going to watch it. Josh Roberts says, what's your opinion on Face Off with Nicolas Cage? Oh, that is a great movie. I love Face Off. Face Off, Nicolas Cage, Travolta. That's one of my favorite action movies of all time. I don't own it, believe it or not, but I'm a big fan of Face Off. But maybe I should just order it later. I don't know. I should own that movie. Face Off is good. Josh Roberts says, Shango Shalupa. Yeah, that's true. It is. It's damn true. Josh Roberts says, I liked the first Iron Man movie, but everything else in the MCU has just been silly bollocks. See, yeah, I can't comment too much because these movies I know roughly how much these movies cost to make. Yeah, roughly, but they're not for me. They're not for me. When it comes to superhero movies, I'm very old school. I'm Batman, Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man, Superman, Christopher Reeve, you know, very, very, very old school. Josh Roberts says, yeah, I love Face Off. Yeah, Face Off. Face Off is a classic. It's a modern day classic. And I should own the movie. I can't believe I don't. Cannot believe I don't own that movie. John Travolta, his classic line. The plot thickens. That's a sleazy son of a bitch. Oh, what a classic line. Shango Shalupa, what are your favorite Van Damme films? AWOL, AWOL, yeah, AWOL. Did Kickboxer, big Kickboxer fan. AWOL, Kickboxer, not too many others, to be honest. AWOL and Kickboxer. I know in some countries, AWOL is known as something else. Like Leon? Is it Leon? AWOL? He plays a guy called Leon. So it could be AWOL is Leon. And Kickboxer are my favorite two Van Damme movies. Great question, by the way. Thank you. Shango Shalupa, I don't care for superhero movies much at all, honestly. Well, I'm very old school. Very old school. The original Superman movies with Christopher Reeve, Batman with Michael Keaton, 1 and 2, Val Kilmer, maybe. Batman Forever. And the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. Shango Shudupa says Sudden Death is a good movie no one talks about. Sudden Death, is that Van Damme? Sudden Death rings a bell. Rings a bell. I haven't seen it. Maybe I have. Maybe I have seen Sudden Death. I just don't remember it. Josh Roberts says, yeah, these original Spider-Man movies and Superman movies with Reeve, they were my childhood. Same here, my friend. And I was born in 2000. Oh, you were born in 2003? Well, that's cool. That's cool. I was born in 1980, but that's still cool stuff, man. Shango Shadupa. Universal Soldiers, I really like too. That's the one with Van Damme and Dolph Lundgren, wasn't it? I haven't seen it, believe it or not. Josh Roberts, yeah, I like Sudden Death. I haven't seen that one. I think actually, I think I've seen Sudden Death. It rings so many bells, but a long time ago. Double Team, Shango Shadupa, Double Team. Can't believe I forgot that one. Dennis Robin, I like. Dennis Robin was in that? Wow, it has been a hell of a long time since I've seen it. I didn't know Dennis Rodman was in that movie. It shows you how long it's been since I've seen Double Team. Shango Shadupa, damn, you need to check out some of these movies. There's so many. Shango, there are so many movies, and I'll tell you what, guys, every single movie you guys recommend is appreciated. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I really mean that. I just don't have the time. You've seen all the movies, Escape Plan, uh, The Expendables, all the Blu-rays down here. I still haven't seen them yet. You know, there's so many, but I do appreciate the ones you guys recommend. Whether or not I'm ever going to see them is a different story. But you know, I do appreciate it. I really do. Any recommendation is better than no recommendation, unless you recommend an absolute pile of shit. But then, what I consider an absolute pile of shit could be one of your favorite movies of all time. So there are no bad recommendations. Shango Stupa says, yeah, that's Double Impact and Double Team. Double Impact. He played his own brother. Yeah, Double Impact. That was the movie. Let's see. Double Impact. Double. Wait. Double Team. Double Impact. Double Impact was the one based on Double Dragon, wasn't it? The computer game. Double Dragon. Shango Shadupa says at times Van Damme acting can seem pretty robotic. It can. I agree. Like he doesn't have a famous one-liners like Arnold. Oh no, no, man, no! I can't put Van Damme in the same school as Stallone and Schwarzenegger and Willis. No, no, I can't do that. Josh Roberts says, I know this is a bit random, but a movie that actually made me angry was La La Land. I was forced to watch it by my girlfriend. I wanted to kick the telly in because it was so bad. Yeah, not a movie I'm going to be watching. Was that Emma Stone? Maybe one reason to watch it. I haven't seen it. Not a film I intend on watching. I think that's the one with Emma Stone. Did she not win an Oscar for that film? Chongo Shalupa. Yeah, Stallone can actually act. Yes, he can. Sylvester Stallone is a damn fine actor. Don't let anybody tell you different. Anybody. I don't care if it's Dave McCrane. I don't care if it's Mike and Jay from We Watch the Movie. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's the other guy, the Wolfman. I think this review is going to be very good because I'm bawling. This movie is all about Sylvester Stallone, and you will like it because I'm bawling. This movie was good, and I thought it was good, and I thought it was great, and I have it in my DVD right behind me, and I have it on Blu-ray, and I plan on upgrading on 4K. And do you know why I do that? Because I'm bawling. Christ, that guy puts me to sleep. Oh, he's a nice guy. Don't get me wrong. Wolfman got nerds, whatever. He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. Shit, he bores the fuck out of me because I'm bawling. Shango Sharipa, LOL. A lot of the YouTubers you just named I don't even watch. Well, that's Dave McCrane's worth a watch. We watched the movie, Mike and Jay. If you ever want to be put to sleep, if you ever have trouble sleeping, watch Wolfman's Got Nerds. Nards. Wolfman Got Nards. Because I'm bawling. Josh Roberts says, they danced on cars for the first 10 minutes. I shit you not. Emma Stone is Emma Stone. But I won't watch that again, even for her. But from myself. No, she didn't win an Oscar. I think she was nominated, though. I think you're right. Yeah. Yeah, she didn't win an Oscar. I think, yeah, nominated, maybe. Maybe, yeah, no. The first 10 minutes, they're dancing on top of cars. Yep, not for me. Not for me. Zombieland. Yeah, that's a good movie. I still have Double Tap to watch. Another one. Another one. Zombieland. Double Tap. Still haven't seen it. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm never gonna watch it. Josh Roberts says if I want to be put to sleep, I'll watch Dances with Wolves. Yeah. Do you know what? It's probably a great movie, but not for me. But it is probably a great movie. I haven't seen it. Josh Roberts says, love Zombieland. Yeah. Double Tap was good. actually better than I thought. Yeah, I've got to watch it. It's ridiculous. It's getting beyond the joke. so so many movies. There's so many movies I want to watch. There's so many movies that I even fucking own. I, I still yet to see them. All right, guys, we are 33 minutes past midnight here in the UK. We are 1 hour and 35 minutes into the stream. I'm going to give it another 10 minutes. So give it 1 hour and 45 minutes. 1 hour and 45 minutes. Thank you so much, guys, for being here tonight. Those of you who have been here and left, thank you so much. Those of you watching after the stream, after the fact, thank you. And those of you guys who are still here, thank you. Shango Shalupa, LOL. I think my favorite movie reviewer to watch is Cody Leach. You know what? Cody Leach. Shango, remind me, Cody. Cody Leach is Drumdums, yeah? Remind me, Shango, is Cody Leach Drumdums? Josh Roberts, I watched the first 15 minutes of Dances with Wolves. I felt like gouging my eyes out. I was so bored. I'd rather watch paint dry. Yeah, it's not the kind of movie I'm going to be watching anytime soon. I'm not saying it's not going to be a good movie. It's just not, you know. I mean, apparently Ben-Hur is a great movie, but not for me. You know. Shango Shadupa. No, Drumdums is different YouTube. Him, Cody Leach is his real name, I believe. Drumdums is different YouTube. Him, Cody Leach is. What's Drumdums' name then? Drumdums is a cool guy. I like Drumdums. Shango Shalupa. Cody and Drumdums were friends, but had a falling out. That's not nice. That's sad to hear. But as a guy from Wolfman Got Nards would say, but that's boiling. I'm boiling. And you know what? I'm boiling. Josh Roberts, have you seen Anger Management with Charlie Sheen? Yeah. Yeah. I was hoping for it to be fucking fantastic. And I was so disappointed. I think a lot of Charlie Sheen fans were disappointed with Anger Management. It just didn't hit the mark. And Charlie knew that. Charlie Sheen knows. Shango Shalupa. I meant look up Cody Leach on YouTube. Do you know what? If Cody, yeah, you're right. Cody Leach is not the Drumdums guy. I can't think of Drumdums. No, Drumdums' real name is Herbert. Yeah, yeah, Josh Robert TV series. Yeah, anger management. I wanted to love it. I wanted to love that show, but I didn't, and not many people did. Shango Shalupa. LOL. There's a whole backstory to the falling out. It's kind of messed up, but I'm not gonna get into it. No, I don't blame you. What's the point? Josh Roberts says the trailer looked good, but yeah, it was let down, especially when compared to to early 2.5 Men. Love Two and a Half Men. Series 1 to 8. 1 to 8. Charlie Sheen. And like you say, the earlier ones were classic TV. Classic TV. I do own 1 to 8 on DVD. I refuse to watch the others. I did watch episode 1 of series 9 and the last ever episode ever, which was what series 12. Did Chuck Lorre actually go to series 12? I think he did. Shango Shadupa, series 1 to 8 are great. Season 8 is my favorite. There you go. Season 8. Maddie Quinn. Manny Quinn. Mr. Harper. Manny Quinn. I like season 8. The thing is with season 8 is you can see, if you watch and you're a Sheen fan, you can see Sheen is he's there, but he's not quite there. If you watch, you'll see when he's on the sofa, he's talking to Alan on the sofa. And you'll see when Alan's talking to him, and this isn't acting, it's not like, oh, I'm so drunk, He's like, he's looking, he's like, he's looking into Alan's eyes. He's trying to pick up on what he's saying, and the reaction that would have come so natural in the first few series of Two and a Half Men, in my opinion, came so difficult in season 8. But I do like season 8. But you can see it. Watch it again, and you'll see. Charlie Sheen, his reaction to what people are saying, especially when it comes to Alan, he's like, it's like he's having trouble taking it in. Shango Slooper says, I've seen every episode of Two and a Half Men like 3, 4, maybe more times, and some episodes like 10 times. Wow. Big fan of them. I'm a massive fan too of 1 to 8. Shango Shalupa says, I thought season 8 was when they were peaking, honestly. So does Charlie. Well, no, that's what Charlie said at the time when he was like 2011 Charlie. But what season 8? Watch it again. Watch season 8. I implore you. Watch season 8 again, and you'll see what I mean. Charlie is there, but he's not quite there. Yeah, Chungo Chalupa. Yeah, Charlie looked drunk in a lot of season 8, but it made his character better. That's a good point. That's a good point, Chungo. So more natural, yeah? More natural, more like Charlie Harper should be. That is a good point. That I love, yeah. I've never thought of it that way. Thank you. That's a great way of looking at it. I think personally for me, he didn't look drunk. He looked spaced out, and there's a difference. Trust me, there's a difference. But yeah, that is a good way of looking at it. It's like Charlie Harper is Charlie Harper. Yeah, I like that. Jeff Roper says, I like the edgier nature of season 8. but I thought seasons 1 to 6 were the best overall. Yeah, 7. I know what you mean. I know exactly where you're coming from. 7. There was a drop off with 7. Yep. 1 to 6. 7 was good, but not. Yep. Yep. Shango Shadupa. Yeah, I know what you mean. He definitely looked out of it, but it was the funniest season, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, just take a look. Just take a look at Charlie's haircut in Series 8. I rewatch Charlie Sheen interviews from 2011 like nobody's business, my friend. Okay, nearly time up, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Josh Robert says, I've been obsessed with that show for years. Me too. Will always be the highlight of his career. It probably will be, but I would be the last person to say that to Charlie Sheen's face. He probably wouldn't be too happy with that. I know where you're coming from. I love 2.5 Men. 1, 2, 8. There you go. Shango Chili Brothers season 4 had some great episodes too. It did. LOL, the one where Alan had a chance to have a threesome, but it blew up in his face. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's season 4. Yeah, it was. Shango Chili, thanks for your time, man. I enjoyed it. No, thank you, Shango. Thank you. Josh Roberts, 7 felt a bit forced. 8 felt like a breath of fresh air. But shame he wasn't in his right mind. Uh, I'm a massive. I mean, I do have. You've seen it before. I'm sorry. Got to show you again. The winning. I have the winning. The Charlie Sheen winning tattoo. That's how much of a fan I am. Although I haven't seen Wall Street or Platoon yet, I had the winning tattoo. Hope to see you tomorrow. Hopefully. Great stream, man. See you the next time. Hopefully. Well, yep. Hopefully you'll be back. Always great chatting. Josh Roberts, always great chatting with you. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. Hopefully, hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. No promises, but we'll see how it goes. Thank you so much. Like I said, thank you to you guys. Thank you to everyone who was here earlier on. And thank you to everyone watching after the fact. Thank you so much. Comment down below and let me know what you thought of the stream. And I'll see you all again very soon. Cheers, guys. Thank you so much. You rock.